And welcome to the Aberdeen Wings Coaches Show. And joining us now, Coach Anzalone, your head coach of the Aberdeen Wings. Thanks for taking some time.
Thank you, Ward.
All right, well, the Wings coming off a tough weekend at the ODI Center with losses to Minot and Bismarck. But the best thing about it, I guess, Coach, is just a question for you is now we've seen everybody in our division. How do we move forward now against these teams? We got a lot of games with them throughout the season.
Yeah, our division's going to be real tight. It's going to be real competitive this year. Right now, there's only a handful of points that separates first from last place of the division. We just lost 2 games on the weekend, and it's funny, we're 2 points out of first place right now. It's so tight, and there's not a team in the division that's under 500. So this is the tightest Central Division I think we're going to see in quite some time. It's going to bring out the best out of all the teams. There's going to be no easy hockey. We're looking forward to buckling down a little bit more this week and trying to get better.
All right, Coach, talk about the game itself. You know, we had the Bismarck game, and of course on Saturday night, which was a tough one. Both games, I mean, we were only 1 goal away. And you come down to the end of it, we were pulling our goaltender and getting that extra skater out there. That's still got to be an accomplishment or a successful game. I mean, if you really think about it, you're only 1 goal off. You're 1 single shot from getting in there.
Yeah, when you're 1 goal away, it's always a positive. I didn't think we were very good on Friday night. We weren't skating. We weren't playing with pace. I didn't think we worked hard enough. The guys kind of felt that way on Saturday when we had our meeting in the afternoon, and we talked about the game on Saturday night, getting ready for that. You got to look back in order to look forward. That's just the way it goes. Saturday, I thought our effort was much better. Even in the first period, we were getting outshot. We couldn't get a lot going offensively, but I really liked our structure. I thought we were sound. We played very well in the second period. In the third period, would have liked to have pushed a little bit harder, but all in all, I thought the effort was much better on Saturday night. We had 6 odd man rushes in the game. We didn't generate much off those odd man rushes. We're working at it this week, trying to improve our rush play, trying to shoot the puck more, trying to get to the hard areas. The positive on Saturday is we had 6 odd mans. They only had 1. So our defensive play was fundamentally sound on Saturday. We've got to improve offensively. We've got to try to get to the hard areas. It's been a great week so far. We're really plugging away at the things we need to improve on. And again, like you said, we lose the games by a goal. It's that close. It's that tight in this division. And it's only going to bring out the best of us as we move forward.
You bet. And moving forward, we talk about what's coming up this weekend. 2 games in Richfield against the Minnesota Magicians. Coach, you know, the Minnesota Magicians, second year of the program, and you know, we saw them last year in Richfield and also back here at the ODI Center. What can we expect out of the Magicians team?
They're a good team. They're well coached. I actually know their coach quite well. We work together in Cedar Rapids in the USHL. He does a wonderful job with his players. They have a very good power play. They're good offensively. They've shown that they can win high-scoring games. We need to go in there. We need to get off the bus. We need to try to play with pace. We need to shoot the puck more. We need to get to the hard areas. Again, I'm sure you're tired of the same answers on this show, but we're focused on us this week. And we'll talk a little bit about their special teams and a little bit about their tendencies, but we've got to improve in the areas we need to improve in, and we know they're going to be a real tough opponent.
How do we, you know, when we're moving forward throughout the season, do you take certain aspects of the game and directly go Monday, Tuesday, right on the rink and start working on those things?
Yeah, actually Monday was a phenomenal day for us. We split the team up. We took the forwards out. Then we took the defensemen out on the ice. We split them up into different groups. They worked out in separate groups. And we worked on some elements of our team concept specific to each position. For the forwards, it was going to the net, shooting the puck more, pushing the puck up the rink with pace. For the defensemen, it was getting shots through from the blue line. We did a lot of different things. One defenseman by himself pulling the puck and shooting. One D utilizing his partner, back to the original D, shot on goal. We worked a little bit on mobility, but the point of emphasis this week is shots. And this is a week where instead of working on a bunch of different things, we are trying to focus on 2 to 3 areas. We're trying to be real good in those areas, and hopefully we can stay sharp in the areas of our game that have been sharp and were sharp on the weekend against Minot and Bismarck. We need to carry that over into the weekend against the Magicians. We need to improve in the 2 to 3 areas we need to improve in, and we should have a good weekend if we do that.
You bet. And we're only a month after the Blaine Showcase right now. We're sitting at just 1 month after the NAHL Showcase. And Coach, you see players get their first taste in the NAHL. I'm talking about newer players or new to this team. Have you seen that transition to a player? Have you felt like some players have finally got that development that we've been looking for, and they've finally hit their niche?
Yeah, it happens at all different points in the season. It happens at different paces. Some guys, they're on fire out of the gate. Some guys, it takes a little bit more time. I think our second-year players, what I've been impressed with them has been their leadership. They're trying to take the next step with our culture. They're all trying to get better individually on the ice, but they've done a wonderful job in that regard. And we have a lot of first-year players who I've been very, very impressed with. They worked extremely hard over the summer. They were prepared. They knew what to expect. And so there's some happy guys in the room. Not one person is satisfied. Not one coach, not one player is satisfied. We want to keep getting better.
And it was really a nice treat to have our captain, Kyle Hake, and assistant captain, Austin Swingle, on last week, talking about how they really want to, you mentioned on it, keep that culture going. Give us a little insight on the culture of the Aberdeen Wings. If you had to PowerPoint it just real briefly, talk about the culture of the Aberdeen Wings, what it is for a prospectus player to come in here looking to get that Division I commitment, looking to get that college commitment, or move forward in the junior hockey leagues.
Well, I'll try to capsule this very briefly. We're all about trying to get 2, 3, 4, 5% better every day. Winning is something we all want to do, but we believe it's a byproduct of doing the right things every day on and off the ice. So we've got to have players here that love hockey, that are going to be all in, that are committed to doing right in the community, working out the whole hockey process. For us, it's about the growth that we can show on a daily basis. We got to have mature players here who love it, because again, we have the weight room, we have the facilities, we have the practice ice that's here all day. We have great fan support. We're trying to make the OD Ice Center a little bit of a hockey factory and have guys here who dream of playing at the next level, because as evidenced by the last 24, 25 months, we've had a lot of players commit to the Division I level that have played here in Aberdeen. We just had 2 NHL draft picks, and we're trying to grow that culture and take the next steps with it. And it starts with having the right people who love it and want to get better at it every day.
And some of those people are definitely excelling. Henry Dill, our goaltender from last year, got a big win in his first collegiate start. Of course, we had posted a story on the AberdeenWings.com website about players in their first collegiate game ever. Jake Horton and Eric Baskin getting goals in their first collegiate games. That type of success is amazing. A lot of people think, well, it's just college, but in the hockey world, this is essentially the next step up into that, NHL draft pick or just moving forward in your hockey career level by level.
Well, that's what this league is about, and that's why this is a tremendous league. Listen, this weekend, we're disappointed we didn't win here at home, but there is a bigger picture to this, and we should take pride in the fact that Henry Dill recorded his first win, like you said. Jake Horton scored his first goal, and that's what it's about here. We want to develop players, move them on to the next level, and winning will come as a result of that. I believe the two can be done hand in hand, and we're trying to get better at our player development process. We'd like to keep winning games, and hopefully we can continue to see more and more former Wings players in college lineups, and hey, maybe one day we'll see one of them in the NHL. How cool would that be?
That'd be great. That'd be great. You can check out a full alumni list and where all the players in the past have moved on to. Also check out our latest roster. You can check out schedules, stats, updates, all that kind of stuff is all listed at AberdeenWings.com. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. This weekend, the Wings are on the road taking on the Minnesota Magicians. You can catch the game, all the live play-by-play action on our radio voice, 94.1 The Rock or ESPNAberdeen.com, or better yet, watch and listen on FastHockey.com. We'll go and check out our website, always, AberdeenWings.com, and we'll see you next week right here on the Aberdeen Wings Coaches Show.